Building trust is crucial in every form of relationship, from friendships to romantic connections and family bonds. In this video, we'll explore 7 characteristics that Stoic philosophy warns us not to trust. First, we need to figure out if someone shows the traits we're going to talk about, and we can do this by observing. It's pretty straightforward. Just look at what they say and do to understand their real personality. With that said, I'll go through each of these personality types and explain why it might not be a good idea to trust them. Before we jump in, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Stick around until the finish, because there's a surprise waiting for you. And, like always, show some strength and stay till the final moment. Let's proceed to discuss the first kind of individual, the continual whiner. Stoicism teaches us to understand what we can and cannot control. It tells us to use our energy and effort on things we can make a difference in. When people complain all the time, it shows they don't get this and aren't thankful for what they already have. Their never-ending negativity can make you feel tired, and it shows they may not see things from a different angle or try to make their situation better. Watch out for folks who keep complaining but don't do anything to make things different. This way of thinking might impact your own mental health and how you see life. The second kind is the person who annoys you all the time. When dealing with manipulative individuals, Stoicism encourages us to engage in self-reflection. Instead of immediately responding with emotion, we're prompted to pause and evaluate how our own viewpoints and reactions can impact a situation. There's a difference between having brief impatience with someone during a personally stressful time and feeling continuously bothered by a particular person in otherwise serene times. A person who consistently irritates you is often subtly prodding you, tossing ideas that create confusion and quietly enhancing your doubts in tiny increments, so that fully understanding their emotional and psychological tactics becomes challenging. Believe it, some engage in such behaviors solely for fun. Be watchful of these gentle traps, because if an individual manages to annoy you continuously, they're subtly affecting you with unnoticed gestures and words. The third kind of person, the narcissists. When interacting with individuals with narcissistic traits, Stoicism points out the need to avoid allowing the behaviors of others to shake our inner serenity. Displaying neutrality towards their self-obsessed acts allows us to keep our mental peace, even when surrounded by their self-importance. Think about this. If someone is always self-centered and hardly has empathy for others, they are not someone you can rely on, as they constantly put their needs first. Regardless of their identity, narcissistic individuals cannot be trusted due to their prioritization of their own image above all else. They aren't accepting of anyone being their equal or superior. They'll do anything to enhance their self-image, and this obsessive aspiration for self-glory is highly risky because it's impossible to predict what such a person might do to conserve their favored image. These people often shift the blame for their mistakes onto others. Therefore, be cautious with people who talk excessively about themselves and aim to enforce their viewpoints on others without reciprocal listening, as they may harm you at any moment to achieve their aims. The fourth kind of person is the skeptic. Stoicism guides us to accept the truth of the world, including its challenges and difficulties, and then to do what we can to handle them. However, pessimists typically look for and foresee the most negative outcomes in every situation, which can be harmful and impact your own attitude and enthusiasm. While maintaining realism and preparing for difficulties is essential, persistently adopting a pessimistic stance can sap your own happiness and potential for success. Keep an eye on those who constantly foresee calamity and sadness, as their negativity might eventually stain your own perspectives. The fifth kind of individual is the rumor monger. Stoicism teaches us how to deal with gossip and harmful words from others. Stoics highlight the necessity of not permitting others' viewpoints about us to take control. if someone unveils secrets or disperses details about another, there's a considerable possibility they will do the same regarding you, sharing stories about you and your life behind your back. Be assured, such scenarios are almost certain to happen. When someone spreads gossip, it's not only a habit, but an act committed solely for personal satisfaction. Don't make the mistake of thinking that they won't share your secrets just because they are your friend. The only benefit you might extract from a gossip is if you want to spread information. Simply confide in them, and they'll ensure the word gets out. The sixth individual to watch out for is the constant approver. Stoicism underscores the significance of being genuine and virtuous. Someone who agrees all the time is probably concealing their actual emotions and ideas, or they don't have firm beliefs of their own. People like this might not support you in difficult times, or when their honest viewpoint is essential. Be wary of those who always appear to agree with you, as their perpetual concurrence may hide a deficiency of honesty or belief. And finally, the ninth kind of person, the constant victim type. Stoicism instructs us to be accountable for our own lives, even when faced with challenges. Individuals who continually assume the victim role, accusing others and external circumstances for their struggles, lack this sense of accountability and self-empowerment. It becomes difficult to trust someone who never takes responsibility for their actions, always looking to place blame elsewhere instead. To conclude, Stoicism not only guides us to concentrate on our personal conduct, beliefs, and deeds, but also provides perspective on traits of people who might be untrustworthy. Remember, trust is vital in any relationship, and collaborating with individuals who showcase these untrustworthy characteristics can lead to emotional and mental disorder. Maintaining caution and aware of these traits allows us to create relationships with those who value trust as we do. Appreciate you staying with us until the end. As a token of gratitude, I'm offering you a special gift, a free guide on embracing Stoicism in your daily life. To get your hands on this guide, just click on the link in the description box down below. If you found this video useful, please consider giving it a thumbs up, sharing it with others, and subscribing to our channel. By doing so, you will help the video reach more people. Until next time.